Hello everybody and welcome back to more Trading Places. We are entering the third decade of levels with Coolant Foundry, level 21. Let's see what's in store for us here. Looks like a mazy level. I want to say I saw this one in one of Josh's compilation sets a while back. I don't think this was in his submission set. Yeah, I remember this. This is, I keep forgetting to turn that down in between videos, but this was that one level that was at the very beginning of, oh whoops, I forgot to get that one, of Ultimate Ship 6. It had teleports in it, and I forget the name of it, but I definitely remember it. And I see that we cannot take the blocks out of this room, so I'm just assuming that we need to put them there, as we just did. Let's see, is there a path that goes around? It looks like the answer is yes. Okay. Is that a different socket? I think it is. I don't think that's the same one from earlier. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, so each room is slightly different. This one has a bomb in it, which is a little interesting. So we missed the first room. I think we're going to need to walk back and get that one chip there. I don't think there's a loop in the maze, so we will make the trek home here. Oh, wait a minute. No, we can't go through that. Too bad. That would have been really neat if we could have. So yeah, not my favorite level, but I like the fact that it didn't involve teleports and that the outer space was used. And I like this aesthetic. This is a pretty cool aesthetic with the tanks. Yeah, there's the original tank button we saw. Okay, how do I get in there? Is that... There must be a path over here. Yeah. When you eliminate the impossible, etc. Okay, this is interesting. So this is basically just this. There we go. Okay, so this was pretty simple. I feel like this could have been placed earlier. This one was pretty easy. I mean, I guess this outer part is a little more treacherous. Okay, there we go. Coolant Foundry is done. I like the look of it. The gameplay was okay, but I do like the look of it. I think it was a pretty cool level. A place you don't fit in. Okay, I don't recognize this one at all. But I'm so far liking it. I feel like we need to get this thing somewhere else here. Yay, we made it. Okay. Whoa! Okay, I did not know that that was going to be there. Okay, what is this level? I do not recognize this wall pattern. Although that seems rather specific, that little triangle shape there. I feel like this is something Jeffrey would make. This just feels like him. The kind of thing he would do. Oh, what is this? This feels very familiar. By the way, I looked at the original source sets last night. Not this set, but the original source level sets, and okay, wait a minute. I think I see what I need to do here. I discovered that what's it called? What's the name of that level? Middleman. That level was Snow Worries from UC6. I'm sure somebody probably mentioned it in the comments already. But because I couldn't remember that one, I thought it was worth bringing up. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Nice fireball pattern room here. Okay, and I see we've got a paramecia room. I see a lot of stuff outside, too, with the sockets, but that could just be empty space. There's walls out there, too. That's interesting. Okay. So at this point, am I to assume that that's correct? I see all these tank buttons and stuff. I don't know what for, though. We got that toggling. I'm trying to look for an opening outside. Okay, I see the teeth there. I'm inclined to believe that there's something here. No? Nothing there, huh? Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. This is rivets, isn't it? Or, not rivets, it would have been H2O no in the context of the levels we're discussing. Yeah, this is the opening room. This is, or the opening room of rivets, I should say. I hesitated, and now I regret everything. Man, we were doing so well, too. Can we make that? Yes, okay. Yeah, it took me a minute to realize it, but that's a really cool conversion. So I was right, that Jeffrey would have been making this if... Yeah, because Jeffrey didn't have a level based on rivets in Ultimate Chip 6, did he? Pretty sure he didn't. I like how all the monsters are used, and there's no safe spots. Well, mostly. This blob is the reason why I'm saying that. Because technically the blob could leave. Which is kind of a little concerning, honestly. What if there's a super secret, super amazing hidden record that you could get just by virtue of that blob making it out and toggling the green button a bunch? Okay, I shouldn't be saying anything about that. I don't think this was in Jeffrey's submissions. Yeah, that was the block room of rivets. This is definitely the teeth room. What an interesting use of these walls. Oh, there it is. It's down there. Oh, okay. So we don't have to backtrack. We can just go down over there. And this was the fireball exit room area. Yeah, I was like, I knew this felt familiar. I just couldn't place where I had felt it familiar from, for lack of a better way of putting that. I like how you have to force this double button press here with the way this block thing is set up. That's pretty neat. And then now we can just go in here. That was pretty cool. I can see why it wasn't submitted, but I like how it uses all of the monsters. Like, I think that's really neat. So, I like it. That was a fun one. Alright, not another brick in the wall. Okay, this is one of the levels, I recognize this one from Josh's submission set, and I want to say even his compilation set. This was one of his non-UC6 levels, this one being the incredible flaming teleporting butler, or whatever that one was called, from UC4, which I've not played on this channel, by the way, so I'm just going to go up here and see what we've got going on. Okay, so now I can go there. Except, wait. No, I'm not supposed to go there. I was like, am I supposed to go that way? No, not quite. Alright, I'm gonna just not interrupt that. I'm kind of afraid to, honestly. But yeah, this is one of the 3 UC4 levels. It was also a pattern that was used in UC5 in a level called Crystallized Silver. Okay, so let me figure out what we're doing with this. I'm assuming we need to get this over to there to blow that up, right? So, oh, I see the problem. Okay. Let's get that. Pretty sure I have not cooked this, but the fireball should go around, loop here, and then go up there. Pretty simple. And I think these blocks can individually be used to respectively hold down this button and nail that area over there, if I can extract them, that is. Of course, now I'm seeing that there's a... Oh no. That may have been a mistake. Well... Yeah. I see that there's a pair of fire boots here. I'm going to keep going until I can see... Oh, was I supposed to do that there? I think I was. Okay, that's a little bit dependent on a set of linear conditions, but that's fine. Okay, so if I put it there, I can cause the fireball to bounce around at least. I think, right? Yeah, I don't actually need the other block. I can just do that. And I can actually push it through there. Okay, so that puzzle's actually a lot simpler than I was expecting. Okay, so now... So I think what I'm supposed to do here is I'm supposed to get one of these up over there to blow that up. Or am I? Wait a minute, maybe not. See, I'm noticing there that if I put a block here and another block there, I don't think I can actually get either. Like, if I push something up here, then I can't just go around and get the bomb blown up that way. So I'm wondering, was I actually correct in sending the fireball up this way? I mean, it seems like it has to be a fireball that blows that up. And I don't see a way to get the gliders to get out of this room, so... Yeah. Let me go here and think about this for a minute. Okay, so this space here... Oh yeah, there's this third block. I forgot about this. Okay, with a third block you can totally do this, right? I can put a block there, I can put one there, I can put another one here, and then extract that first one and then use it for the nail. Although that doesn't solve the problem of getting a block onto that button. So let me make sure... 1, 2... So then I put a third one here, so then I get the second one out. That still doesn't solve the problem of having one here, which is kind of a bit of an issue. I'm curious if there is a way... You know what I think I was supposed to do? I think I was supposed to get the fireball to hold the button down while it was still alive. I wonder if that was the solution. I'm just trying to figure out how, though. So if it launches here, and I send it up this way, it's going to do its bouncing around here. I suppose I could just extract the block from here first and then take care of it that way. With 2, it shouldn't be a big deal. Whoa, okay, that was very close. Okay, so if I put this like that, Oh wait, it's gonna go back into the trap. Maybe this is not gonna work. Hang on. For some reason I had this idea that it would just go in a circle, but that's clearly not gonna be the case. So maybe I was wrong? Hang on. Because I had to put a block there to get out that way. We've established, or to get to that chip. We've established that. I have to put a block, I have to blow that up somehow. And then a fireball has to blow that up. For some reason, this is really stumping me. I feel like this is much simpler than I'm making it, and I'm just being an idiot. See, the issue I'm having with this is if I use... So I have 3 blocks. If I use something up here to nail this, then there's going to be a block stuck here. Right? Oh wait, no there's not. I can just get it out with the block there. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I made this way more complicated. As usual, you know how it goes. Okay. So you go bounce around there for now. Let me just make sure I remember, yeah, it's this way. That's the way to go there. So now you're going to blow that up. Okay. So we get that. Good. Now, all we should need to do is set up the double nail over here. Oh, wait a minute. How am I going to get this over there? Wait, I see. I think. I can go this way. And there's a lot of really tricky dependencies in this level. Okay. Oh, but now this is stuck there. Okay, so now we're back to square one again, right? Because without that there, so there's a catch-22 of having this here, but then this one... What? How are you supposed to overcome that? I don't know, but this is really interesting, for sure. There's nothing you can do with the fire boots that would be particularly special in this case, right? I don't see what that would be. I just don't see a way for the button to be hit without the fireball going into the trap, which is the big issue here. Unfortunately, I cannot go... Yeah, I cannot go through there. That's a no-go. Trying to see if I can cheese this in MS, but I don't think there's any slide delay with which to do that. This is a really weird level. I don't know what I'm missing in it, and I feel like every time I discover something, then it just kind of gets deflated by the discovery that it's not going to work. I'm just looking at things here just to make sure I'm not missing, like, that chip right there. Is that chip going to be important for setting something up or not? I don't think so, but... And the problem with these, the button and the nail, is that they're both permanent. Like, there's not a... There's nowhere else for that to go after that. That's kind of the tricky bit here with that. There also isn't a second fireball or anything, right? It's just weird. Like, this is We're still early in the set. I shouldn't be stumped by levels yet. This is too soon. Okay, in all seriousness, though, I'm sure I'm just missing something silly. So I can't get the suction boots until I get all the chips. We know that. I'm just wondering if there's something here that I could set up that I'm just not seeing yet. If that's possible. I'm not sure there is, but I'm just going to go ahead and start extracting blocks and doing our thing with the fireball. Hopefully we can figure this out. Like, I don't see anything else that could blow that up, right? Like, that seems to be forced. Yeah, this little bit here, I don't see any other way you could do it other than this. Like, this seems to be the only real way to get this done. Am I just missing something really silly here, guys? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's something really stupid. Yeah, I don't see it. I am not seeing this, whatever it is. I mean, if there's another block, that would be great. But, like, I go down here, right? I do this. I'm just making sure there's nothing down here, which I don't see that. And I can't get through there. Yeah, what am I missing? What am I missing here? Alright, let's look at this with a fresh perspective. Okay, this fireball. We've determined that it must blow that up. But before it does, can it do things for us in the meantime? Let's walk through all the different possible things. I don't see anything here that it can do. Like, I don't see how it would be useful in a nailing situation, so I'm going to say no to that. The button is still undetermined. Like, I've said before that I don't think that it can without completely cooking the level and going back into the trap. So I'm also going to say no to that. So yeah, I don't see what I'm missing here. This is really weird. I'm sure Jeffrey and Josh are chuckling really hard right now. There is the what we were talking about earlier with the gliders potentially being disrupted, but all I can see with that is that they might go in there and that would cook the level anyway, so not to mention they still can't get out of the room, which is a problem, so I'm going to say no to that. Wait, do I need... Hang on a sec. I think wait, no I don't. I was going to say I think I see it, but then I realize I don't see it. I thought to myself, wait a minute, what if you didn't need the fire boots for the last chip, and then, wait a minute, maybe you can do this. I think I might have something. I think I might have something. I've been assuming that I need to go through that passage in a very straightforward way, but I'm beginning to wonder if that's incorrect. And I'll demonstrate what I'm looking at here. So let's send you out over there. So here's what I'm thinking. What if we saved a block for the end to get the fire boots? What if we didn't actually need the fire boots straight away, because I could just get all these chips without them? You might be able to figure out where I'm going with this. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get the block in there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this block, place it there, then get the suction boots, then get this over here, then get the fire boots. I think we have it. That is a very clever puzzle. It really played with my expectations in the best possible way, so well played, Josh. I really liked that. Okay, plutonium leak. Is this, what was it called? Metal Fox or whatever? From Josh L7? Might be. Interesting maze idea here. Oh, there's a one-way there. Can I assume that we can get to that from here? I see there's unreachable chips, and I just overextended a little bit there. Let's go back. I gotta be careful on where the, like there, where the points where you can go one way are. Not that, I don't think there's gonna be a point at which we can get stuck in this level, but in terms of navigation, it's certainly gonna help, I'm sure. Pretty sure this is Metal Fox. Could be wrong. This could be Josh's... No, I did account for all the UC4 levels. I was going to say Aero Code 504, whatever that one UC4 level was, but I think I accounted for all the UC4 levels. Did we get everything here? I think we did. The teleports are definitely contributing to the kind of disorientation a little bit. In fact, even the outer aesthetics to a certain degree are kind of helping with that. And I feel like that's a Jeffrey thing, so I'm going to assume that this is Josh's Metal Fox level. Okay, here we go. We didn't actually go here. How did I miss this? I think what will help is just seeing the layout of floor and focusing on that over the force floors. Yeah, that helps. This is a pretty fun one. I wouldn't mind if this were more of a time crunch level. I think that would be kind of fun. Although that's kind of tricky because in Lynx you don't get all this boosting off the force floors, so that doesn't exactly work equally on each rule set. The plutonium leakage was so strong it turned the invisible walls into normal wall. Okay, what level would that be then? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know. It's not Metal Fox in that case. It would be, I think I know what it is. It's that one level with the sockets and the invisible walls. Monotone. monotone. Okay, so that's not actually the way to the exit. What is the proper way to get there? Is it here? It's here. That was just a secret hint. That was cool. I liked how the walls in this case were not actually from the original level, in the sense that they were actual walls in the original. They were invisible walls turned into normal walls, which is kind of something you normally don't see in walls of sets. So that was cool. Alright, Cirrus Highlands. I don't think I'm familiar with this one. What do we have going on here? I see we have a block thing. Okay, I have an idea about what the level could be, just based on the title. Is this that one called A Glide Amongst the Clouds, or whatever? That the UC6 level was? I'm wondering if that's what this is. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I think this is the shape of that level. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I think I see what you have to do here. You have to get a path built that can work with this layout, and I think that's it. Although I don't know what this block is all about. I guess it's just there. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a glide amongst the clouds. Okay, there is a spot there. For some reason I thought there was a row without one, but thankfully that is not the case. I don't know what I think of this idea for that block thing there. It's interesting, but I kind of also find it a little tedious as well. Okay, so I need to enter in from one of these angles. Okay. So far I have not pushed a single block, by the way. But let's do that. And then let's go through here. I'm worried that I'm going to mess this up, but I think I know how to avoid that. Yeah. That was cool. I liked that room. That's a very clever puzzle. Okay, we have 2 green keys for some reason, and we have a glider puzzle here at the end. Okay. So right away, I can safely say that this needs to be blown up. So we only really need 2 blocks is what I'm seeing here, because if I'm reading this correctly, this loop just needs a block there and one over here to work properly, right? And I think I can achieve... Oh wait, the other one has to go on the edge to blow that up. There we go. That was pretty easy. Ooh, we got some cloud surfing here. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this in the trailer for the set. I remember this little sequence. This is cool. I like the fact that we get to go through this. Then we get to do a little hop and skip and a jump and go there. Josh, why didn't you submit this one? This feels like a really natural choice for submitting for the set. Oh, we have to go back. Okay. That's cool. I like the fact that going out here is not the end of everything. You actually have to go back. So is there anything else here, or is that it? I don't see anything else, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That might have just been a giant maze and we just happened to find the right path. I think that actually might be the case. Let me just make absolutely certain. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, this would have been a really neat submission. Kind of surprised you didn't submit this one, Josh. If we need to go back out there, we can check that, but looks like this is just a matter of, we'll go up since this is a very up-themed level. There you go. That was a lot of fun. I liked that one a lot. And it has a very Josh kind of title with a descriptive word and then a noun at the end. Okay, Elite Proton. Alright, this one I do recognize. This is a level that was in one of Josh's compilation sets. I don't think it was in his submissions. But this is based on that one level in UC6 with the balls and the dirt. Like, all the teleports here used to be dirt. And, yeah. Very kind of luck dependent in some ways, but I don't think it's that bad. I might be eating those words here in a minute, but oh, I need to get a key. Okay. Let's get the key. I like the addition of all the gravel, too. I think that's pretty neat. Not my favorite, but I do like the placement of it in this set. It's a nice bit of a pacing interrupter. So I appreciate it in this context. Alright, Unfamiliar Static. Maybe this is the one based on Metal Fox, in which case Jeffrey would have made this. And I'm assuming that this title is a reference to the presence of familiar static from Josh L7, which was one of the last levels. Interesting maze here. I'm kind of just tempted to go every which way, and I just got distracted there. So let's follow the right wall. Let's be systematic here. Okay, nothing more there. Can't go there. Got that one. Can't go in there. Interesting way to use this. I like what the balls add to the layout. I think it's an interesting idea. Wait, this is right. Then this is right. Okay, we got our first key. I don't think I've seen a place where this can be used quite yet, but we'll find something, I'm sure. So kind of like the plutonium leak, I'm going to look for the gravel here as kind of the indicator of where we can potentially go. But I also need to watch out for these balls, just to make sure that we're not treading in places that are dangerous, because that's where the keys are used. Okay, nothing there. So I'll need to come back here with the blue once we get the blue. Gotcha. Okay, we get a chip there, which is nice. Okay, we've been there, so it's safe to assume that we can check this out. Assuming we haven't yet, which we might have. How do I get over there? That's the question I'm most curious about. How to get down to that area. I see a path on the right side, so I'm kind of wondering if that might be it. Let me just retrace my steps and we'll hopefully find that. So while we're doing this, on today's JB's Design Musings, this might be a regular Chips Challenge thing in these Let's Plays that I do for this game. One thing I saw discussed recently on the Discord, and by recently I mean like within the last few months, it wasn't like super recent. Okay, not here? Is this not it? I guess not, okay. One thing I saw discussed was what exactly is going to be the norm for walls of levels moving forward. And somebody, I think it was Andrew Menzies, said something to the effect of, I think walls of levels are ultimately, or levels that could potentially be made into walls of levels, let me rephrase that, are the ones that might end up doing well in future CCLPs. I don't know if I would necessarily agree. I think there is the potential for that, to be sure. But I also think that there are certain concepts that are likely always going to be very specific to a certain wall pattern. And hang on. Am I doing this incorrectly? I'm running out of time too, so. How do I get to that blue key? Am I just... Wait. Have I been down here yet? Can't go through there. This level does a good job of teasing you with like all these other paths that you can't get to. I'm running out of time. Come on. And now, I see I can't... Whoops. Okay, well, it's probably a good idea that we start over anyway. Yeah, I thought this was an interesting subject because, you know, looking back at a lot of CCLPs, so there are only 2 teleports. Okay. Let's try the left wall this time. Yeah, looking back at a lot of the CCLPs, I can't say that a lot of the best levels necessarily have reusable wall templates, as it were. I mean, I think what makes a lot of wall templates reusable is that they, for one, they tend to be very modular a lot of the time. That's not always the case, and I'm making very generalized sounding statements here, but I don't think that they're necessarily universal, so, you know, feel free to take this with a grain of salt. But I do think that levels with a lot of, like, rooms that you can repurpose and section off tend to be good walls of templates. Whereas a level like Mr. McCallahan Presents from CCLP 3, like, that's an example of something where the rooms themselves are kind of erratically shaped and conform to whatever concept they're servicing. So it's like, I don't necessarily think that that's a very reusable template compared to something else. Oh, here we go. That's the path I was looking for. Those are also tricky, too, just noticing when you can do that. But yeah, I hope, this is my hope in all this, I really hope that walls of levels don't necessarily account for everything, because I think there's some things that you just cannot fit into wall templates unless you're, you know, you start off with that template and whatever idea you're running. Oh, here we go. Okay, but I can't get in there unless... Okay, so I need to open up the toggle. So I missed that chip near there as well. Okay, so reminder, it's going right through that. Okay. How did I miss that last time? I think I was just so flustered that I just ran past it. I do suspect and predict that CCLP 5 is going to be filled with a lot of walls of levels. Like, that's what I'm expecting. What I'm really curious about, though, is there going to be a wall template in CCLP5 that's used more than once? That's going to be fascinating to watch. Alright, that was a fun maze. I liked the way it worked. I liked the time pressure. I think that was really effective. It was a really good level. Alright, Crackdown. What is this? Okay, so this was a fairly big room here. Oh, I think I might have an idea about what this is. I think I might know what this is. Is this To the Dungeons? I don't recognize this one from any of the submission sets. I have a feeling this is To the Dungeons. Whoops. Let me. There's one area that will confirm or deny it, or confirm or what's the word? Deconfirm, I guess. Deny is not the right word here. So this is a very dodging heavy level. Okay, what's up here? It's a walker. Okay, let's save that. Actually, no, I can do this now. Alright, there we go. I kind of want to wait until I know for sure that it's safe. Okay, so this tank is not actually being reversed, it's just sliding around a bunch. One thing I'm noticing about this set so far is that a lot of these levels have irregular monster patterns, which is really interesting. Okay, we have one chip remaining. Okay, I'm being distracted by that teeth down there, but I'm... Woof, that was close. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, I can't actually beat that. Okay, is there something else I can do? Ooh, there's something here. Oh, that will lengthen the cycle. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought there was a part of To the Dungeons that had, like... like these very narrow paths. But maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, I have to look. I have to look at To the Dungeons. I had Josh's set open here. This is Flareon Remastered. I had to know here on video whether that was what this was. Here we go. No, it's not. Okay. I'll figure it out off screen. Alright, off center. The exit is in this corner, and you'll need to reach each other corner to get to it. Okay. I think I know what this is. I don't recognize this from any of the submission sets. I'm pretty sure this is question mark central. From Josh L7. Okay, I'm hoping this is not as strict as I might be thinking it is. We'll see. But it seems like the general, like, premise here is, like, you need to clear the way on all these corners, which is really interesting. Okay, yeah, there's keys here. I figured it would be something like that. I'm also curious if there's toggle switches anywhere. Okay. Oh, it's actually an item swapper. Okay. Okay, so I need to get one more red key. And then apparently we get to switch the toggles, which is really interesting. Can I get down there, or did I screw myself? I think I might have cooked the level. Wait, maybe not. Hang on. See, part of what makes this tricky is that you can't really tell how well you're doing unless you use context clues, which can be a little tricky. Okay, so I can't actually go through there. Unless I messed that up, which is possible. Yeah, this is an interesting one for sure. I'm trying to remember, were the toggle walls in the original level, because I'm pretty sure there were toggle walls, were they like this? I bet they were. Knowing Jeffrey, I'm sure he kept that. Let's explore this way. I'm wondering if maybe there's an alternate way in. Is there? Or is there not? I do not know. That's not very promising. I might have to restart this. I don't know if I'm seeing what I need to get past this. This is one of those cases where I feel like the level premise is kind of maybe a bit oversized due to the wall layout. Yeah, I don't see a way in there. Let's start over. Alright, so that's forced, this is forced, this is forced, this is forced. Okay, so here's where we get our first real choice. So what if we went this way? Because I'm pretty sure we took the other way last time. So that doesn't do any good for there. I think what I'm not the biggest fan of with this one is that there's all these very... there are these decisions that you just don't know. You're not really informed about what choice you're really making, which is a little frustrating. Like up here, yeah. So thankfully that's not so bad. But it's the lower right corner. That's the one that I'm a little more concerned about. Like, how do you get down there? That's... I can't go through these two walls, but I feel like that opening down there is really critical somehow. Maybe the fact that I pushed that down was part of the problem? Was that it? I'm almost afraid to push the blocks around, and I think that's what I find frustrating about this one. Wait a minute, maybe I got it. No, I think this is where we were last time. I remember this. Yeah, let's restart. Let's try to go there first. I think that's for the best. I wonder if we have to, like, get there by going around, like, kind of go in a roundabout way. Except I don't think that's possible with the way that's set up, so let's not do that. Wait. What did I just do here? Did I just screw the level this early? No, this is blocked off. Unless I go here. Is this the way? Maybe this is how you do it. By the way, I know I've been saying a lot of rather negative things about this one, but I still like it. I think the idea is really interesting. So let's go up here, do this one. And then we'll go this way. Except now I'm not sure we can. That's what I've been concerned about. Is that I may solve one area, but then I've blocked off access to another area. Except, wait a minute, maybe not. Here we go. I think this is it. Maybe? No. Wait, was I supposed to... Oh no. I don't know if I can do this. Sorry I'm not saying much. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. This is such a weird one. Yeah. I think we've just completely blocked ourselves off. I don't see a way around it. And I'm still worried that when we do switch everything at the end, that we're going to trap ourselves then, too. Unless the specific way in which you uncover everything prevents that. That might be possible. Okay, so I'm assuming that that's the exit there behind all the stuff. Alright, let's try going down here first. Okay. I'm trying not to make too many waves with what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard to tell what's actually making waves and what isn't. Like going over here, if I remember correctly, I think this leads to what's basically a dead end. But I might be misremembering that. No, this is the dead end. This was the way I think we had discovered that eventually led up top. There we go. Okay, so we got both keys. So now it's just a matter of getting to that upper right corner. Okay, I'm not seeing any productive way forward, so I'm not going to touch those there. Just because that's potentially going to lead to some issues. The more I trap blocks in places, the more worried I get. Okay, I'm hoping that was the right starting sequence. I don't actually know. Okay, so now we're back here again. This is a little concerning. How do I get over there? That's so... Oh, wait. Here? Is this it? I think this is it. So I could do this and go this way. I'm going to do that. Oh, no. Did I guess incorrectly? So let's see. If I do that... I don't know if that's actually going to work. I think I might have screwed it. Wait, there's an extra... Hang on. No, I got it. Okay, so the good news is I can come back to that point if I need to adjust what I've done. But I'm going to try to attempt going down to the exit. And now I'm worried that we might have painted ourselves into a corner, so to speak, but we'll try to make it. To be honest, I'm kind of glad this end part is just going to the exit. That was a really interesting level. I don't know what to think of it, though. It's like... Honestly, if I had been making the level from that wall template, I probably would have done something very similar to that. Just based on the toggle walls, assuming they were part of the original layout. It's... I don't know. It's a really interesting concept. I just don't know if this layout was the right place for it. I mean, maybe if it was just one square smaller, I would have enjoyed it a little more, but... I'm nitpicking. I still liked it. I thought it was interesting. Okay, the Fifth Bastion. This one I know about because Jeffrey previewed it, interestingly enough. This was one of the levels he made based on a non-Josh L7 level, which in this case was... Oh, I forgot the name of that one. It was... Defender of the West Coast, or no. Oh my gosh, what is the name of that? Stronghold of the West Coast? Something like that. Okay, so I need to get these in a position where I can reach them after I get my boots stolen. I feel like that's fine. I guess we'll find out, though. I don't really feel like thinking too hard about it, so... And that might have been a bad idea, because now I'm seeing that I can't really do much with that. So let's start over. Okay, so thankfully this puzzle's at the very beginning, which helps. Yeah, that was from Josh L4, the Stronghold of the West Coast level. That was quite a while ago when I LP'd that set. So maybe if I do something like that, that will allow for more breathing room across this layout, which I think is what you need to do. So that's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. This kind of has a, I don't know, I think maybe it's the force floors and everything around it, but this reminds me a lot, in some ways, of Civilization of Creatures. I think it's the force floors. But it might also just be like the tight layout as well. Okay, let's go this way this time. Let's take on the Sokoban. This should be interesting. And I think I see how to solve it. It's just a matter of doing that, and then that. So that one was pretty simple. I like the slides, too. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, Elementary and stuff from CC1. Ooh, we got a key puzzle coming up. Okay, this is obviously the right answer. Let's do that. That. that, and then I guess this? I'm assuming we use it over here. Yeah. And then I see we have one more there with that fireball. Although we have 3 more boot pairs, so I'm curious to know where the last one would be used. Oh, we have to go back here. I see. Okay, make a mental note of that. Okay, what is this? Oh. Apparently, we've got a bunch of stuff to do here. Well, let's start with this one. I kind of like how each little network forms a different part of the level. Like, it's not all one thing, it's segmented, so it feels like each one is paced in a way that keeps the level feeling fresh. So that's pretty neat. I do like that a lot. Okay, so let's go up here. I'm assuming this is correct. Okay, so that sounds like the thing in the corner, the fireball. So let's take a trip back there. So wait, will we need to come back here? I hope I didn't waste any boots. We have this last one, which we're going to use over here. Maybe we just need to go outside. Which I think is ultimately what this is. Oh no. I had the toggle door on the wrong parity at the end of everything. Are you serious? That kind of stinks. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some, I suppose, right? And I took a pretty big risk with that. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll start. Okay, so I see the paramecia. I didn't actually pay attention to that mechanism. The paramecia are hitting it twice at the same time. So I'm just interrupting their cycle is what I'm getting out of that. So I just need to make sure I'm pressing it an odd number of times. That's a little mean to put at the end of the level, but it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. And I like all these little puzzles. These are nice little simple puzzles. In fact, I bet this could have been placed earlier, but I like where it is. It's a nice nice level to round out the decade with. Alright, go down here next. Get that. I wonder what the title is referencing. I mean, Bastion is definitely another word for stronghold, so... I noticed, just from skimming the levels he submitted for... Oh no, I forgot to get that chip up there. I noticed from skimming the levels that Jeffrey submitted for CCLB 5 that he made some levels that had titles that seemed to be references to the original levels that Josh made that served as source material for a lot of the stuff here. So I'm wondering if this is just another one of those. Alright, we'll be done with this one soon. I'm sorry this one has taken so long. I almost had it that first time, but I made the stupid mistake of not paying attention to the toggle parity. The second time, I forgot to get the chip in that Sokoban room because I got so excited. But hopefully third time will be the charm. I think I might have... Wait, no. This is the fourth time. I messed up the Sokoban in the first one. Yeah, I should have known something was up because I went into the key area with 5 chips remaining instead of 4. But yeah, I really like this one. This is... I wouldn't say this is one of my favorites for, like, CCLB 5 voting necessarily, but it's an enjoyable one. I think it works really well. There we go. And one more to grab down in the corner. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done. Alright, let's do this blue key bit here first. Go over here. Wait, no, not over there. Over here. Almost walked right into that thief. Yeah, if this were links, I could have slapped that. That's been something fun about optimizing in links over the last several months, has been just figuring out new and inventive ways to use block slapping. That's been pretty fun. Alright, this time I'm going to make sure that I hit it only once. There we go. And we'll go back here, go here. So it definitely looks like we're going outside, and we are getting another pair of boots. I noticed that earlier when we got here. Yeah, I think the fact that there's this outer area with all these force floors is what's making me think of Civilization creatures. It's also kind of reminding me a little bit of Start at the End. Somewhat, maybe not exactly. Oh. Don't tell me I was supposed to, like, split-second time that. Really, Jeffrey? Really? Really? Okay, I have an idea. Yes, got it. Okay. Although, wait, what exactly did I accomplish by doing that? I did not accomplish anything by doing that. Yeah, that was a really bad idea. Okay, I am not a fan of that thing at the end. That was a little mean. And I'm curious if there's a way I could have seen that. I'm sure there is. Yeah, you can see it there. But yeah, I don't like the fact that there's not like a little bit of warning about that. Maybe with a hint or something, just saying, hey, be sure to open the door as quickly as possible or something. Just something to warn everybody that something's gonna happen. Like, that would be helpful. Like, that's an example of something that could be avoided. Where the thing that's giving potential trouble could be alleviated, especially after going through all this stuff beforehand. I think that's what's kind of frustrating about it. And yes, like I said, I get that you can technically see it. But that's early on, and I would have forgotten about that, which I did by that point. I think, and this is just something that I've noticed about the way I play, whenever I see clone machines, I tend to get very cautious. And so having like a quick time event whenever one is pressed, that's not... I just don't find that very friendly, I guess, to the player. I'm getting to the point where I've almost memorized this blue wall maze layout now. Alright. We'll get back there. So I'm pretty sure what we need to do is just get the Paramecia to go outside the ring that they're in. I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do. Let's give this area one more shot, and we'll be back there in a jiff. There we go. Okay, one press. Go back here. Let's do this area one more time. And let's get out of here. I'm so excited to see what's in store for the rest of this set. This has been a lot of fun so far. Okay. So I need to, like, book it. Wait, I could just open this up first and then press the button. Okay, I pressed it twice. I don't know if the number of presses actually makes a difference. Okay, I heard the bomb. That's a good sign. And the other one. Oh wait, I don't need to go back in there. That's right. I just need to go out here. Okay, that was a fun level. The thing at the end, I guess the fact that you can go around the button makes it a little better. I still wish there was at least some little warning there, but I'm glad there's at least a way to avoid it. So it's not as bad as I was thinking. I just wish there was just a little bit more potential for mitigation. Alright, everybody, next time we're going to take on Firewall District. But we'll do that in the next video, so take care and I will see you then.